Hey there, everybody. Brian Hoops here, Midwest Market Solutions. This is our Market Insider TV commentary, closing commentary. It's October the 17th, Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here. Had steep losses in the live and feeder cattle markets. We're going to look at them here first. Feeder cattle down 200 points, 205. To me, it looks like this market is trying to start a downtrend here. This is the key support on the continuation charts. Right here at this 151, 60, 70 area, 45, somewhere in this area. That's your key support, and this is off the November contract. We are in a period of seasonal weakness. Notice here about October 12th or so we turn and work our way lower, and we fail to make new highs. Take out this high back in here, and indication that, definition, lower lows, lower highs, that would be start of a downtrend. So I think these been bearish to this cattle market. I think we're way overvalued here in this cattle. Look at a chart of live cattle here now, and you see the same, not to the same extent, but same type of pattern. You're way overvalued in this cattle market. We're at 116, and cash is in that 111 area. So a big difference between the cash and the futures. We're still here technically holding an uptrend. We just made new highs, so we're having a pullback, but the seasonal period starts October 23rd and moves lower here for the next couple weeks. In fact, you could extend the seasonal down period all the way into December. So wouldn't be very surprised to see if cattle top out here. We may get some hedge lifting, give us a rally back up near these highs, but I think your feedlots should be looking at making sales. I know a lot of them are already looking at some of those deferred contracts and making sales, and want to get yourself hedged, because I think you're looking at a pretty good down move by the time we get into the December time frame. All right, hog market here also sharply lower, 150 points lower. We've had a lot of choppy action in here. Here's an outside reversal, a bearish one. We had another one today. We can highlight that here. Big outside reversal day in this hog market. We made new highs, reversed lower. Really, I think you need to get below this area here, this area, to 60, let's call it 60, 70, 60, 65. That's your key support. And if that's where it's going to say we've broken the trend. If we break that area, look at the will trend is at 60.32. So there's a lot of things coming in this technical area. We could pull back down into here, a little bit of a technical pullback, but until you break this 60.65, you got to say we're probably still in an uptrend despite the bearish reversal. Here's a period going from right now in October 12th, all the way through early November, big seasonal down move, period of seasonal weakness. So a little negative technical action in the hogs, but can't confirm that downtrend starting yet after making new highs earlier today. In the grains, look at this corn, we're just going nowhere. We're just sideways in here, and I think this trend continues. You put a line at 358 and 344, you've got a 14-cent trading range, and except for a couple minutes on October 12th and just a couple days in early September, we've been in this trading range, less than a 14-cent range, and I don't think we're going to break out of that. I think we probably trade sideways in here, under a little bit of harvest pressure, harvest activity. That looks to keep us intact. Bigger yields than expected keeps us from limiting to the upside. Soybean market, we had a little bit of a setback today. We expected we pull back to this 984. If you listen to our commentaries every day, we've been talking about a pullback into this area. Not a surprise. We may pull back here, kind of drift lower back to this uptrend line once again, before we see the next major rally. We're getting these rallies here and here where we've got it highlighted. These are coming off report days where the report's not bearish, but the news isn't real bullish either. The news is not as bad as what the trading fears, and that's when we're getting our moves higher. The other parts of the session, or the last several sessions, we're drifting lower, and then we see the rally. So we could drift lower here until we get some news, and then take a next run higher. All right, that's what we've got for you. Hope you have a great day. We've got all kinds of information there on our website and commentaries talking about the export numbers and any other news. So we'll be back in the morning with our newsletter. Hope you check that out, and have a good night.